Judas and the Black Messiah. You gotta sing that name. That's a great title for a movie. It makes it sound interesting already. So watching yesterday, I was the only person in my theater. I love that. It's also kind of sad. Movies aren't making money when you're the only person in the theater. But I saw this movie, and it was pretty damn good. I don't know how good I expected it to be, so it didn't blow my mind or anything. But it was still pretty good. The acting was great. Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield are so good. And Dominic Fishback. It's a funny last name. He was great. Jesse Plemons is always great. Acting was good. I love historical dramas. I like when they have some action mixed in. You get a lot of good dramatic conflicts with the police in this movie. And it is all about the Black Panthers and their war with the police and Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton is a Black Panther leader. He's famous. And his trials and tribulations fighting the good fight against the pigs that we are still fighting today if you're a minority. And yeah, it was a pretty damn good movie. You could tell that this movie easily could have been very boring, but Shaka King, which sounds like a fucking Mortal Kombat character, directed the hell out of it. Directed it in a way that keeps your attention. You make everything very dramatic, make everything very epic, make everything feel like it matters a lot, and then audiences are going to be like, whoa, because it easily could have got boring. Lakeith Stanfield, though, he killed it in this movie. He's a great actor. I love watching him in every movie. William O'Neill, see, I didn't know a lot, but has this fascinating tale about infiltrating the Black Panthers for the FBI. And that goes into a flaw. That is the greatest part of the movie, but I wish that Jesse Plemons' character, I forgot what his character's name is, but he plays the FBI agent that William O'Neill was an informant for. I wish you learned more about him. I wish he had, they hint at conflicts of interest that he has with Hoover, his director, and you get a sense that he starts to feel a little bit guilty looking at the FBI like the bad guys. But they only hint at it and they never go into it. And I wish they got more into the FBI agent himself feeling guilty and shady about what he's doing. Because you get that from Lakeith's point of view. He feels super guilty and he feels terrified and he feels like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place and he doesn't know what to do. You get that a lot there. So that's my one negative of the movie. It also feels a little long. But that's about it. Everything else is pretty damn good. Favorite scene in the movie is when the Black Panthers go visit the Crowns. It's this big gang, 1969. And they have the green berets, and they just look like badass motherfuckers. I loved it. The ending is debatable. There's an ending historical thing that happens that people are debating online if it actually happened that way. But it's impactful. It's impactful. It's an impactful movie. It shows you how much the police are pretty much the same villain that they were all the way back in the 60s, and they still are today. Still today, you have this problem. Still today. So, it's kind of sad. A- movie, though. Recommend going and seeing it. I mess up every goddamn time. And, yeah, I feel like this movie's going to be nominated for a lot of awards. Yeah, acting awards. Shaka King's definitely going to get a nomination. Because, Hollywood is dying to make a woman nomination, so they appear woke. Well, I'm like, all right, well, good director, so do it. Here's your chance. Subscribe.